All right, this is our job for the day. What we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here, we're gonna grade this out and dig out this bank here so that we can have a space for this guy to build a cat patio with all his stuff. We got our grade marks. This is just gonna get kind of leveled out to here, and then it's pitched down from there. We only have like 2 feet to take out there and like 6 to 4 inches here, match the sill plate. We just gotta grade it out over there. So, should be a pretty easy job. So, we're gonna go down 2 feet roughly there, bring it across, and then just kind of grade this out so that it all flows that way. All right, we're back today. Had a couple days of wet weather, so hopefully this looks pretty dry. It's not awful. So we're gonna final grade some of this smooth off. Gonna make sure this grade's here, but I think it looks pretty good for where we were. Pads in. Now what happened was my camera, the battery died when we were set up in the corner, and you missed this part, but you didn't really miss anything. All I did was the grade was already set, so I just rolled out the fabric and dumped limestone on it and raked it out. It's only, you see, it's maybe an inch thick. There's the fabric right there. So that was nothing special. And then we just pushed the pile out and kind of got it somewhat close. So we're just gonna finish that up now and kind of make everything look pretty. And this job will be done. So I would have had it all done that day, but when the camera died, there shortly after, it started to rain and slowly, steadily picked up. So by the time I grabbed the camera, and I was like, try to get stuff done before it got real wet. But the only downside is there's a lot of gravel in this, so we'll see what the property owner thinks when it's all said and done. But he didn't seem to care. He was like, I don't want to maintain it. We don't even want to have to mow it, nothing. I just want to come out here, and it's mostly moss anyway, so we'll see. But see, it's all graded smooth now. Just rake that all even. But, all right, let's get to it. All right, we have the Dewalt 2,000 foot range red rotary laser. This thing's pretty awesome, like 1,300 bucks. They do slope. So far I think it's been pretty great. Comes with the charger. This is basically what the kit comes with. Can't remember if it comes with a battery or not, but you got a remote control and all the other stuff you need, and the self-leveling laser, which I'll show you how that gets set up here in a second. But I've been really happy with it, considering I just got it, so my usage of it has been limited thus far. All right, that's on. Try to pull out. Let's get that set up. Now, I've used it on this job a couple times already, but this is just the final double check of everything to make sure everything I did. Get the bubble close. Come on. Where do you need to go? But I'm gonna show now how easy this thing is. Just plug the battery in. Very simple, just any standard DeWalt battery. You can either mount it this way on that pad. You just move this block here, but that just screws in the bottom. Just like that. Then all you do is it's on. Self levels, takes a minute. You can see it gives you an indicator mark right here on the bottom, so you can paint mark that so you know right where your laser is every time, set up in the same spot. It'll run for a second. You can set your RPMs. You can set it so it just does in a, this pattern here, 45 degrees or whatever. So if you just want to face it one direction, your X and Y axis, if you turn on its side, and then to set your slope, if you want to, so you hit this button switches it to slope, which is right there, and then you can adjust your slope. See, we're locked in now, so this is set and it's ready to go. Both lights are on, indicating the machine is calibrated. But yeah, if I want to set slope, I just hit this button here. Now I'm set on the slope, and then I can adjust my slope up and down, and then walk out and test it with my indicator if I wanted slope measured here, which I don't need it for this project. And then I just set it back to, and it's going to calibrate once again, and then when the HI sets, it'll be calibrated. But that's all you do is hit that button, it goes to slope, and then you can adjust your slope up and down right here, which I didn't see that in any YouTube videos that I've seen thus far, but that's how easy that is. And then I can just come out here, or have someone stand out here, hold my slope indicator where I want the slope to end up be. So say I was setting a drain pipe here out, and I wanted the slope to be 5 degrees from my first marker point out. I could have them stand out there with the transit, with the indicator, go back here and adjust the slope down using those up and down arrows, which is the same reverse and forward rotation if you're in the flat plane, until it indicates on the receiver, and then I'll have my slope set for the project. But yeah, so this will change the rotation back and forth when it's on your standard flat plane level, but when it's on slope, which is the second one here, it's the up and down arrows for your slope direction. Once again, that's the X and Y axis for if you tilt it on its side. But easy to use machine, easy, takes a minute to set up. Like you see there, it's on, it's ready to go, it self levels. Pretty good too. But I just want to double check because there is some standing water a little bit here. I want to make sure all this drains out that way. So receiver's really easy to use too. You just turn it on, and then this is 1/32. So if you hit that, it's like 1/8, I believe, off on grade. Which this is we'll turn the volume off. That's a little close tolerances for what we're trying to do, but this, and the receiver plane's really small. So if Dewalt had one where the receiver plane was the whole length of this for grading, for rough grading like we're doing here, that'd be so much better. But if you're building like a retaining wall or something, this isn't bad so far. But I want to get one. Johnson makes one that I can magnet to the side of the boom, and that way I don't even have to get on the machine. The receiver plane's like a foot long. It has indicator lights on it. They're like $700 though, and then you can run it right off your machine. But we're gonna do this, get this set up, and then start grading. All right, final product. This is what we got. Smooth, graded, 1 to 2% grade the whole way out here. Drains out that way, nice and flat. Gravel, hills cut, graded, nice and smooth so they can maintain it with like a weed eater. And then graded that all back, hand raked it out so it looks nice and smooth, and it all kind of goes down there past the fire pit. So that is a completed project. So we'll catch you on the next one.